here.
Of the game.
This is a production of Hockey Night in Oswego, only on WTOP.
Well, they killed it.
I actually did that.
No, you did. Go do your charge.
Well, he score! And Nasir Miko, our analyst today. How are you guys feeling about tonight?
I'm very excited. You know, as you mentioned, this is the first Broomball tournament we're going to see. I think the players are very excited. You know, I heard a lot of smack talk earlier this week. They're very excited and they're very competitive. So I can't wait to see what happens.
I'm hyped. I'm absolutely hyped for this. I'm stoked. All this trash talk that has been happening throughout the week has come up before the matchup, talking about Champaign. The team captains are going head to head. So let's see what we can get from it.
And to be clear to our viewers in the audience, we are having an all-students matchup tonight. So all of the students you see here playing today are WTOP-10 members. So Jesse, can you go through the list of the players that we have today?
Yeah, absolutely. So for the goal team, we have the coach, Riley Jones, and his team captain is Michael Shetler, also known as the upcoming Bachelor. Ooh. Very exciting. And for the players, we have Krista Luca at number 10, Melinda Brancato at number 34, George Kirk at number 17, James Fitzpatrick at number 39, Jaylene Rodriguez for 19, Clarissa Karki at number 2, Brian DeMuro at number 6, David the Storm Rienzo at number 18, and Paris Holmes, number 7. Monsieur, do you want to tell us for the green team?
Green team, yeah, I got you. With their coach being Logan Russo, they're hyped to have Kenny, the general, as number 22 as their team captain, with the players being Kyle Schoffer as 12, Rod Finger as number 20, Emily Mike as number 10, Madeline Cummins as 26, Paul Beatty as 34, Austin Claus as 15, and money man Brian Rodriguez, number 24 in the goal. So we'll see
got a pretty good look. I've been hearing there's a lot of conflict about how the teams were made. Now, I'm the one who made the teams, and I think I did a pretty good matchup here. But as you'll see, we do have 3 VPs on our green team, and we'll talk about it later, but of previous Broomball MVP on the green team, which I didn't know prior to creating the list. What do you guys think about that?
Well, I think, I feel like when it comes to leadership, they will have maybe a slight edge. But we also got to remember here that the coaches are really the one kind of ruling this game and running the plays, and as well as the team captains, Kenny and Michael, are really going to be the ones putting out the energy, putting out the game plan. So even though they might have a big say in WTOP, for this matchup, it doesn't really matter.
And Nasir,
I think they need to worry about that MVP and the goalie there. He knows what's up. He knows how to keep things out of the back of the net. He knows how to put things in the back of the net. So we'll see. We'll see what's next from him and other people on that team.
exactly. And we've been hearing a lot about Broomball, but what is Broomball? We're going to see right now as we toss to our sideline analyst, Brian Kalinowski.
Thanks, guys. So yeah, you're probably wondering, what is Broomball? Well, Broomball is basically, you take a stick, you put a little paddle on it, back in the day, a broom. And you put shoes instead of skates, and that's basically Broomball. Basic rules, 6 people on the ice, 1 goalie, 1 ref, and that's it. The sport dates back to the old days of the early 1900s in Saskatchewan, but earlier than that, unrecorded back from the First Nations of Canada. Since then, the sport has grown, but gone into a lull. It's recently been revived by college campuses everywhere, and it's going great. All right, guys, toss them back to you.
Well, that's all that we have, but stay tuned for a interview with one of our coaches. Now to the break.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West First Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They looking for me.
There's hockey,
There's improv,
so much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Dom Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are tainted. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our lives are tainted. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Hello and welcome back to WTOP-10 Senior Week Broomball broadcast. Right now we have Brian Kalinowski, our sideline analyst, interviewing head coach of the green team, Logan Russo. Brian, what do you have for us? Okay, so we are experiencing some technical difficulties at the moment. So while we're waiting, let's talk about the players for a moment. I have in mind that player, Paulie Beatty, number 34, has an L and R tattooed on his wrists because he doesn't know his lefts from his rights. What do we think about this?
You want to take it away?
Why are you giving it to me to take take his head off on live? That's a little
I don't want to.
I mean, to be fair,
Paulie
you
here.
should know his left and his rights. It's kind of hard having to describe that to him, getting to which side of the ice rink. But I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine throughout life. Hopefully, it's tattooed on his wrist.
Do you think he'll be able to look at his wrist to know whether or not to pass left or right?
I think their team, they're using a little audible guidance on the outside, so they're yelling left and right for him. So I think he'll be fine.
He'll be okay.
He'll be okay.
And what do you guys have for your favorite facts about the players?
Oh, favorite facts? See, one of my favorite facts is about David Rienzo, or the Storm, right? So I'll read this for you guys. My favorite fact is that he's cracked at Where's Waldo.
Wow.
That's a direct quote from him. He's cracked at Where's Waldo.
So he'll be able to find that ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's going to know where that ball is. He's going to find that open pocket. He's going to find that open person. So Waldo will help him out in this factor.
And Jesse, what are you thinking about favorite facts?
Well, yeah, one of my players I chose was Madeline Cummings, a little away from Broomball here, but she has a one-eyed cat named Juno. And I'm going to tell you, she is such an adorable little thing, and WTOP's official favorite pet. And let me tell you, she was in the studio in the office a couple weeks ago, and it was such an honor meeting her, and it was
A
very
delight,
exciting.
really.
Yep.
She is our WTOP-10 mascot for the time being. I also have here, Chris DeLuca can bend his knees backwards. Now, I feel like that could work for intimidation, you know? Like, look at this.
Double jointed.
Don't mess with me here.
Intimidation of the third kind. Is
Yes.
that what it is?
Yes.
Throw them off in the
Unusual.
direction they're going.
Yes.
Always keep them guessing. You never know which
Right.
way he's going to go.
What else do you have for us, Nasir?
This one I'm going to read to you guys because I think it's pretty funny.
Okay.
Brian DeMuro, he says one of his favorite facts is that he has the best music taste in his grade.
I'm calling cap.
I'm going to read it direct. I'm going to read what I wrote direct. You want to know why it's my favorite?
Why?
Because he's wrong. I hate it. I hate it so much, that's why it's my favorite. But I love him. I got to give it to him. His music taste is meh. That's all I'll give.
Meh.
But
Okay.
he's wrong. That's all I can say. He's wrong.
And Jesse, can you give us our final player fun facts
Yeah.
for today?
So I had George Kirk. Now, George Kirk is an Eagle Scout, but I don't know if that's really going to help him here today unless he intends on tying the knot for Michael the Bachelor Shetler, guys.
Very good. And now we have ready on the ice, Brian Kalinowski interviewing head coach Logan Russo for the Team Green.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with my first coach interview. We have Logan Russo of Team Green. Logan, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. You know, this is my first time coaching an event like this. I don't know really what's going to hold for me. You know, my team, we're watching them practice right here. They're doing great. I'm really excited.
Now, Logan, how are you feeling about your team? They're melding their teamwork. That's going to be very important in this match. How are you feeling about their teamwork at this moment since they've only started playing about 30, 40 minutes ago?
Yeah, you know, the communication's been great. We've got Kenny G, who's our team captain. He's been doing really well, talking to the players, communicating. We got Madeline Cummings out there, who obviously is our news director here at WTOP. Her whole job is communicating, so she's doing great. And we've even got a new member that we just joined literally about 30 minutes ago, Aaron McCarthy, who's once again kind of mending with our crew here, doing great. Everybody's doing great. I'm excited. Teamwork's like really important, and we're doing great.
Now, Logan, last question before I send it away. What are you, as a coach, going to do for this game?
A lot of yelling, a lot of screaming. You know, I have coached children's kickball in the past, so I'm going to use some of my experience doing that to put towards this game. And I'll be making sure that my emotions are expressed. I don't know how well I'm going to do writing up plays. I don't play broomball or hockey. And teamwork, and we're gonna coach a really good team.
All right, before we get taken out here, I'm going to send it back to the perch.
Much, Brian. Right after this, we will be taking it to the press box. So stay tuned. More on WTOP-10 Broomball.
keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving. I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back. Now we have our two color commentator and play-by-play analysts, Mike Neckers and Lucas McGarry at the press box. What do you have for us today, guys?
Well, thank you, Patsy, very much. Today is the biggest day in WTOP-10's history. That's the best way I can describe it. We have Team Green versus Team Gold, and this has been a rivalry for the ages, to put it simply. The battle lines have been drawn. The trash talk has been going for months, and I absolutely cannot wait to see how this plays out.
Yeah, Lucas, I think you hit the nail right on the head there. I mean, on one side, we've got Team Green captained by the General, Kenny Gerard, also the general manager here at WTOP-10, and the other team is captained, of course, by Mr. Michael Shetler, who is currently acknowledging us down there on the ice.
Hello, Michael Shetler. We see you down there.
But we've got two great guys, and Lucas, I heard from a little birdie that Kenny's gunning for Michael Shetler's job as the sports director next semester. I don't know how true that is.
That is something that might play into this game. I heard that their rivalry has been even more personal than everyone else's. Kenny and Michael despise each other. They might pretend like they like each other. Do not get it twisted. They do not like each other, and this is going to get heated.
Yeah, Lucas, and we've heard from the coaches already, at least one of the coaches. I think Brian's going to talk to Riley Jones a little bit later on tonight. But I want to talk about some sleepers out here on the ice, so I'll kick things off. I think the sleeper for Team Green is going to be Rob Finger. Rockin' Rob Finger, folks.
He is rocking for a reason. He is the only one on the ice with hockey gloves. He came more prepared than anybody else, and I think that speaks volumes for why he's the sleeper. No one's really been talking about him, but I have watched him run laps up and down this ice. Guys, this guy is speedy. He is going to torch your defenders, and I think we might see a couple goals out of him.
Yeah, Lucas, and I don't know if you've been tuning into our original productions on WTOP throughout the semester, but he's got a show called Hockey Talk, and he always remembers to mention that when he was in high school, he played a whole lot of hockey all the way up from when he was a little guy to his senior year of high school. So he's got that experience out on the ice. Of course, Broomball not exactly the same, but I think it translates pretty well.
Honestly, I do agree with you. Obviously, there's no skates, no puck, just some sticks with pieces of plastic on the end. But we're still on ice. Still, the game dynamic is still similar. And I think his talent can be translated into Broomball.
Yeah, and I think for Team Gold, my player to watch has to be Chris DeLuca. I mean, the graphics man himself, an absolute wizard in the control room.
The graphics man, DeLuca. I love that pick, too. He is a puck knower, and like we said earlier, I think that might translate for this type of environment. He is also very, very tough under pressure. Nothing gets to him ever. When the game gets tough, I guarantee you he is going to be the one picking up his teammates.
You know, Lucas, they say when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Chris DeLuca is not going anywhere.
Absolutely not. He is the graphics wizard for a reason. Everybody loves him, and I think that love is going to drive his team to success.
Yeah, Lucas, I'm looking forward to an absolutely electric game down here. We have special guest referee Alex Brummer tonight.
Alex, the Enforcer Brummer, as he will be called. I'm sure he's going to be laying down the law in this one, and I can't wait to see how this plays out physically, because I really think that both of these teams are going to get chippy.
Oh yeah, Lucas, we've seen lots of players out here slipping on the ice, even during the pregame. Maybe they're not the most stable people out here on the ice, but I think they're going to do a good job tonight, and it's going to be a really physical game, and I think Kenny Gerard's going to take some names.
I really like Kenny Gerard. He's big, he's bulky. No one is going to be able to stop him. He can charge through 2, 3, 4 defenders, and he'll come out of it like it's nothing. He is a wall. And he's not in goalie, which is very, very interesting. For Green, actually in goalie, which one? Where are we? There
right
we
up
go.
here, right up here.
Right there. Brian Moneyman Rodriguez in goal. Honestly, an interesting choice. I'm a little curious to see what the thought process was from head coach Logan Russo, but obviously he might have seen some stuff that we didn't in the pregame, so I'm very interested to see how Brian does as goalie.
Yeah, Lucas, and we saw James Fitzpatrick taking the net for the other side. Both of them looked really good in warm-ups before the game kicked off, or before the game has kicked off. They're over on their benches now discussing, but I think we've got a really good goalie matchup out here tonight as well.
Yeah, I feel like both of these guys have so much to prove. This is both of their first games, but we watched them in their warm-ups. Both of them looked solid. I really wasn't seeing too many goals on either side. Now, how much does that have to do with offensive talent versus defensive talent? But I still think goalies, you got to give them still some credit because they're doing their job. They're doing what they're supposed to do. So I think if there's pretty low levels of talent offensively, it's going to be a good goalie battle.
Yeah, Lucas, you make a really solid point there. This goalie battle is going to be crazy. You talked about physicality, and honestly, I don't have any more to say.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm really excited to see how this plays out. Both of these teams are ready to go. Like I said, we have been talking about this forever. Logan Russo is getting Team Green hyped up. They are in a huddle doing whatever. I can't even tell what they're doing. Team Gold, they're just locked in. They are all sitting and waiting and ready to go. But that will be it from us. Stay tuned for Ball Drop in just a few minutes right here live on WTOP-10.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
It's May 84. Yarl told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen. They become briefly
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a closer for that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Oh, and welcome back to Broomball for WTOP-10 Sports. Breaking news, a fight had broken out during the break between player Chris DeLuca and team captain Kenny the General Gerard. Emotions are high tonight, people. But before we talk about that, we have an interview from analyst Brian Kalinowski on the ice with Team Gold coach Riley Jones. Brian and Riley, what do you guys have for us?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Riley Jones, coach of the Gold team here for this Broomball game. Riley, how are you feeling tonight?
I think I'm feeling fantastic. You know, the green team, they've got a solid group of people, but you know, they're really just not the Gold. You can't top it.
Exactly. Now, Riley, how are you feeling about your team captain, Michael Shetler?
You know, having the sports director be our team captain, it's really been beneficial to our team. He has a great understanding of how it all really works, and he seems very confident in our abilities, and he's been a great asset to get to the vibes especially.
Now, I know, just talking to you, you said you're going to have a speech for your team, but to the viewers watching, you want to give us a quick little rundown of what your words of wisdom to your teammates that are going to be?
You know, like I've said, there's been a lot of hooting and hollering coming over there, and they think that they've got it made. But at the end of the day, they're not the Gold. We have the heart that they just simply lack. There are two kinds of people in this world, those who believe that they're going to win and those that think that they're going to lose, and they're both right. And our team is a group of winners.
Well, very well put. We'll see what happens, Riley. I wish you luck. Anyway, that's it for our interviews. I'm going to pass it up back to the perch. Thank you all.
Hello, thank you, Brian Kalinowski. Now we're gonna go into our players to watch. I'm gonna start with you, Nasir. What players do you think are notable from the green team?
From the green team, I think David, I'm pretty sure my person to watch from him is the Storm. You can't beat that. Being a rugby player, he knows how to move, he knows how to find the open man, and he's quick. So seeing him face to face against the General is gonna be a show to watch.
Yeah, I really agree because the General, you know, he's a brick wall, that General is. You try to get past him, it's like, here comes the General, rise up.
No stopping him.
No stopping the General.
At least he's insurance, that's all we can say.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, the General called me plentiful the other day. But,
really?
You know, he's looking quite plentiful himself.
Yeah. That is a crazy take from the General Gerard. Can't believe he even said that, but...
I would like to keep my job, so I can neither deny nor confirm. I heard all of that.
He did hire me, but it's okay. Try to fire me, Kenny. I dare you. Anyways, Jesse, what is your player to watch from the green team?
Well, my player to watch, guys, is Rockin' Rob Finger, guys.
Rockin'
Rob.
Rob.
He is a very, very important player to look out for tonight. He is the host of Hockey Talk for WTOP. And Rockin' Rob Finger, man, let me tell you, for the green team, he's going to be utilized by Coach Russo, okay? He has been in the ice since he was 8 years old. I mean, this guy knows his way around the rink. And let me tell you, knowing his way around the rink, he's going to have accuracy, and he's just got that ability to score and really get down from one side to the other, which is really going to be important this game.
Now, and he has the advantage of no skates, but would you consider that an advantage or a disadvantage, you know? Because he's used to the skates, he's used to skating, but now he's on his flat feet. How's that going to work out for him tonight?
Yeah, I feel like maybe he has been, maybe he hasn't been on the ice without skates before, but I think for everyone it's going to affect them. I feel like for Rob Finger, already being on the ice before, I think it won't really, I don't think it will be an important factor, but I don't think it's going to really affect him that much. I think
He's got a familiar field.
Yeah, we'll see a lot of production from him.
I don't know.
You disagree? You can't
I
disagree
feel like
with
that
me?
might mess him up. You know, him trying to do a couple moves and slides like he would on skates and then trying to transfer that into Broomball. He has no skates on.
True. We'll just have to see tonight.
Yeah. Now, I've got on my team, the green team, the money man himself, our VP of Finances, Brian Rodriguez. Now, fun fact about Brian, he won MVP of Campus Rec Staff Broomball in the past.
Right.
We have a professional Broomball player tonight, and he is our goalie. Now, I think he's a little bit not utilizing his strengths by putting him in the net, but he did personally request to be the goalie, so it must be his field, you know. So some great defense is going to be seen tonight.
I think him being in the goal and him having that experience, that's going to be hard on the other team. He's going to push himself to constantly look for that ball, which he already knows what color it looks like. He knows how big it is. He knows how fast it's coming. So it's going to be harder for the goal team.
Oh, no, I have so much faith in him. I want to see the green today. I want to see the green. I want to see the money. I have full faith in Money Man Brian Rodriguez. Sticking with the Rodriguez name, from the gold team, my player to watch is Jaylene Rodriguez.
Wow.
Let me tell you about Jaylene. Jaylene has played 3 sports simultaneously in high school. Wow. Now, she did not list what those sports were, but she said that her favorite sports were soccer and lacrosse, so I have to assume that 2 of those, which are pretty, cardio-heavy games, I think she's going to have the stamina that's going to push her through. Everyone else might give it their all in the first few periods and then kind of lose it towards the end, but I think that she's going to really push through.
Yeah, well, you mentioned lacrosse as one of her favorite sports. Lacrosse is I feel like you could compare lacrosse to broomball very closely as, when you'll see later today that a lot of the sticks we're using kind of look similar to the ones you use in lacrosse. So maybe, when you're playing lacrosse, you're going to have that edge, you're going to have that swiftness, and maybe we'll see that from Jaylene tonight.
And what player do you have to watch tonight?
Well, for my goal team, we have Michael the Bachelor Shetler, our captain for the goal team.
And our sports director.
Yep, and our sports director. Let me tell you, the Bachelor is not one to reckon with, and if his talent is nearly as big as his ego, this should be a clean sweep for the leader for the leader on the goal team. But we'll just have to see tonight, guys.
And we will, with the ball drop happening soon. Nasir, give me your player to watch, and then we'll go with the bets.
Okay, player to watch. I kind of messed up a little bit earlier. I flip-flopped my people, which gold, David, obviously you now know, but so I'm just going to re-say my green one, which is the brick wall. Kenny G, the general. It's a brick wall. Who wants to run into that? So going toe-to-toe with him, it's a little bit scary.
And we'll give our final bets. Nasir, I see that you want 2-0 green. I've got 3-1 gold. And Jesse, 6-4 green.
Yep.
You think it's going to be a
high-scoring
high-scoring game.
Yep.
I'm not sure about that, but we'll see tonight at the ball drop. Sending it over to the press box. Let's just see how this game goes.
All right, thank you very much. We are just about to get going with ball drop. Alex Brummer asking if we are good to go. We are on the face-off. Kenny, the general short, wins it from Michael Shetler, known as the Bachelor. That's Paulie Beatty. Oh, he gets it stolen away immediately, and just like that, we are off. That's Brian DeMuro. Oh, and he drops Beatty. Beatty's on the ground. DeMuro dropping people like it's nothing. Going down the other way. That was a gnarly spill, but Shetler now coming up with it. Nice long pass by that's Rob Finger, actually, covered by Mel. And then Luke Belanger falls for no reason while Chris DeLuca had the ball, and out of bounds, one of the doors was open. So I believe it will be Green's ball or maybe a ball drop. I don't know. There's usually not out of bounds in hockey, Mike. No one decided to close that. All right, but we're getting back into it now. On the face-off, down on the right side, we have Luke Belanger going against the Bachelor, Mike Shetler.
Yeah, Lucas, I like what I'm seeing so far from Michael Shetler's Team Gold. They've been really solid pressing high, but of course, as I said, and Emily Mike misses that one, so Team Gold's going to try and take it.
Oh, Melinda Brancato now with a miss, and everybody is going, but now Rocket Rob Finger, he's got a breakaway. Paris cannot stop him. Oh, and a shot by Finger, and it is saved by James Fitzpatrick. Oh my God, what a save. Rob had a perfect line on it, and James Fitzpatrick laid his body on the line to make that save.
Yeah, Lucas, complete chaos in front of Team Gold's goal there, but a huge save by James Fitzpatrick.
17 Gold now has it, but it's stolen by Finger. Finger takes a shot, but it's blocked by Brian DeMuro. DeMuro recovers it, but it's stolen away by Finger. Finger already playing out of his mind. But a loose ball. Madeline Cummings will recover it up top. DeLuca trying to fight, and Madeline goes down. Oh, what a spill. Chris DeLuca takes advantage of it, tries to grab it. Now Paulie Beatty is down again. Oh my God, this is chaotic. Now down the other side. Oh my gosh. Number 7 passes it to Chris DeLuca, but it's stolen away at a beautiful, beautiful clear.
Yeah, Lucas, that's Aaron McCarthy, an absolute
Aaron McCarthy recovering the ball once again down on the right side after some fantastic defense. Paris Holmes gets a steal though. Tries to collect it, but unfortunately gets it poked away. Emily Mike trying to put some work on it. Gets it away from Mike Shetler, and Rob Finger knocks it up the right side where Kenny is waiting in open arms with the ball. Rips his shot. Saved by James Fitzpatrick once again. 2 huge saves early on from the big man in goal. Paris knocks it down the right side, and Luke Belanger tosses the stick out. Oh, 2 guys fall down. DeMuro on the ground. So many people going left and right. David Rienzo also on the floor. And Madeline Cummings is down on the floor. Everybody is spilling. And a loose ball now down on the right side. Brian, the money man, will recover it. Polly Beatty down again. He is upset with that one. Oh my gosh. Everyone is falling. I guess that's what happens when you don't have skates. Gold with an opportunity. There's Paris Holmes. He misses. And Paulie Beatty recovers it. Shetler going for the steal. He gets it. Emily Mike hands it off to Finger. There's a scuffle in the middle. And Brancato comes up with it. Melinda going down the right side. She's covered heavily by McCarthy. She stays with it though. Fighting McCarthy along the side. McCarthy gives her a shot into the glass. Brancato still fighting for it, but it eventually goes to Madeline down on the side. David Rienzo, the Storm as they call him, battling with Madeline right now. He eventually pokes it away to DeMuro. DeMuro up top, whiffs on the first shot, gets it poked away by Madeline. Paris now with his pass to Shetler. Almost has it, but Beatty able to knock it away. Aaron McCarthy now gonna collect it for his team. Chaotic first period so far, and we're not even 5 minutes in. Paulie Beatty can't even stay at his own feet. And he almost got it, but unfortunately he fell, and Shetler is able to steal it from him. But now Finger, he can run perfectly. Beautiful pass to Kenny, and Kenny's got open ice, and he falls. Oh, Kenny, he had all the ice in the world, and he takes a spill. And Brian DeMuro now down the right side. Great pass to DeLuca. They got numbers. DeLuca misses, and he's checked by Beatty. Oh my God, checked. DeMuro down the right side. He gets it to DeLuca. DeLuca rips a shot, saved by Finger. And DeMuro collects. Passes it to DeLuca. It's a little wide. Shetler will recover it. Shetler passes it to DeLuca. Some offense being produced here. DeLuca gives it to DeMuro. DeMuro back to DeLuca. Shot. Saved. Rienzo recovers it. There's a scuffle right in for the goal. Shetler's trying to cover it. Takes a shot blocked by Finger. And Green with a phenomenal defensive stop.
Yeah, and Lucas, I want to go back to that hit by Paulie Beatty. Absolutely huge by him.
Absolutely huge is right, Mike. What a hit right onto Chris DeLuca. Madeline Cummings goes down again. Everybody is falling. Shetler has a wide open shot. Unfortunately, could not collect it in time, and he whiffs. Beatty clears the ball for his team. Shetler down the right side, covered by Finger. Finger trying to bring it up. He still got it. He breaks it by Rodriguez. Finger's hustling. He's hustling and bustling. Paris Holmes trying to stop him, and he does. Finger gives it to Kenny. Kenny's got a wide open look, and he whiffs on the shot, and an easy collect for James Fitzpatrick. Now, it wasn't so safe, but Emily Mike was trying to tip it in, and a save by James Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Lucas, and finally a stoppage in the game here. Another huge save by James Fitzpatrick, who has been locked down in front of the net so far tonight.
Yeah, he really has been. I think that's 3 saves now for him. Great job off some really good offensive shots by Green. Haven't seen too much from Yellow so far. On the faceoff, Kenny wins it from DeMuro. Gerard trying to get it. Holmes knocks it away, though. Rienzo and Mike are chasing it down along the right side. Mike passes it to Cummings. Cummings whiffs. Rienzo's able to poke it away. Rodriguez is down, and Shetler's got wide open ice. Shetler goes down. Oh, he had a wide open look, and he falls. DeLuca now bringing it up. Tries to get it by Cummings, and he does. DeLuca with a tip to DeMuro. DeMuro along the right side. Klaus falls, recovers. Klaus is up on his feet, and he takes a rip and knocks it all the way down. Beautiful pass to Emily Mike. Rodriguez with a great kick save, but Emily is able to get it to Kenny. And Kenny on the right side rips a shot right towards James Fitzpatrick, but an easy save for Fitzpatrick once again. Wow, what production we have so far, and we see Paulie Beatty on the bench for Team Green after taking, I think, maybe 6 spills in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, Lucas, and we just had a flag thrown, I believe on someone, I believe it was thrown on Nasir Meikle up in the perch for heckling. That's special guest referee Alex Brummer throwing that flag.
The enforcer, absolutely fantastic work being done by him. But nonetheless, Finger collected it along the right side. Trying to put the work on it is DeMuro. DeMuro gives it to Brancato. Gets stopped. Oh my God, what a play. Fantastic play there by Kyle Schnaffer, who tried to get it. He now has it. Schnaffer rips it up the ice. Paris Holmes with the block, trying to clear it. Gives it to Rienzo along the left side. Rienzo taking it up. The storm. Is there a storm brewing here? Passes it up, but it's blocked by Klaus, but he recovers. DeLuca now with it. DeLuca drops Schnaffer. And a flag on the play. Alex Brummer with a flag called on Chris DeLuca. Wow.
Yeah, Lucas, I'm not sure what the call is here, but it looks like there's going to be a penalty giving Team Green a power play.
So I believe that makes it 8-on-7 if I'm not mistaken.
You would not be mistaken, but DeLuca's not happy with this call, screaming at Brummer, screaming at Team Green's captain, Kenny Girard, and he will walk his way over to the sin bin.
DeLuca getting in the sin bin. He's got to do it himself. We don't even have someone to open it for him. Poor Chris DeLuca. And on the power play is Team Green.
Yeah, Lucas, and Coach Riley Jones just trying to calm DeLuca down here in the sin bin as we line up for another face-off out on the ice.
The two team captains, Kenny and Shetler, going at it. Shetler wins this one. Gives it to Rienzo. Rienzo can't get his footing, and Finger has the wheels. Storming by Rienzo. He tries to pass it to Beatty, but Paris Holmes with the phenomenal defensive stop. Stolen away by Kenny, though, with a shot. He goes wide, and he takes out Melinda Brancato with a goal! Paulie Beatty. Oh, my God. What a goal. Off the distraction, Kenny Girard took out Melinda Brancato. And Paulie Beatty ripped off the first goal of the game.
And Merry Christmas, Paulie Beatty, but Michael Shetler's not happy with special guest referee Brummer.
Oh, wait.
It appears to be waving off the
waved
goal.
Off. Oh, God. What's happening? Oh, Shetler and Kenny getting into a shoving match. Oh, just a little heat.
And
is that a goal? I don't believe it is.
And Lucas,
we're still waiting for word.
I think we might have missed this. Kenny talking with the fans now, but it looks like Girard's stick, the head broke right off of it when he tried to cross that ball in. I thought the ball went flying, but I think it was Girard's stick.
Wow, so they're going to call it off of a broken stick. Questionable call by the enforcer, I have to say. They worked so hard for that goal. I hate to have to take it away from him.
Yeah, Lucas, but one thing to note is how dominant this Green team was able to be on that power play. I mean, it took them, maybe 20 seconds to get shots on that and to score a goal, although it was disallowed.
What I did notice is that while all of this is happening, the clock is still running. So I'm very curious to see if this is a lapse time or if we're just running clock while we're sorting things out.
Yeah, Lucas, and if you read the rules that Patsy sent to us beforehand, you would know that it is a running clock game apart from stoppages in the final minute.
It's not the final minute, though. I apologize, Patsy. I didn't read all of the rules. I'm only read the first 2 pages.
Well, we're very busy men, Lucas. We just came from a swim meet earlier today over in Brockport, New York.
Yeah, it was a fun time, and while we're waiting for all of this to get sorted out, I apologize for that. We're getting back into it. Kenny Girard and David Rienzo. Rienzo wins it, gives it to Moreau. Shetler rips it off, taken away by Finger. Finger sends it across the ice into the waiting arms of Beatty, but he misses. Now down the right side, we are Beatty and DeMuro battling. Everyone going at it, and it's collected by DeLuca down the right side. Finger hunting him down, and it's poked away by Emily Mike. DeLuca's down. Austin Klaus now with the ball, trying to beat Brancato, and he does. He gives it to DeMuro. DeMuro passes it, and it's stolen by Klaus. Klaus working overtime right now, being guarded by DeMuro, and DeMuro pokes it away. Rianne Rodriguez now passes it to Belinda, but it's stolen by Rob. Finger down the right side, tries to pass it up, but there's no one waiting for him. But he eventually gets it to Beatty. Beatty gives it to Kenny, and Kenny misses the pass. He had Klaus open, and just not enough heat on it. Way too wide of a pass. Gold will collect. Beatty sliding into the wall. Oh, my God. Tries to get a shot off, unfortunately too far behind the net. and will give it to Rienzo, who gives it to Melinda along the right side. Melinda now taking it up. She's got it all on her own. Melinda Brancano working. She passes it up. Now there's a scuffle in the middle. Madeline Cummings trying to play defense, but Mercado tries to get it. And a nice save there by the money man, Brian Rodriguez.
Yeah, Lucas, and no goals to show for either team. Of course, we had that scuffle, but I want to take a little backtrack here because right in front of the penalty box, we saw Paulie Beatty get absolutely leveled by George Kirk. I mean, Beatty went down, and he took a minute to get back up.
Yeah, we've seen Beatty on the ice more than he's been up, I feel like. Every other minute, we're seeing him take a spill.
Yeah, Lucas, and I think I may have underestimated just how physical this game tonight was going to be.
Yeah, who could have thought? But on the faceoff, Kyle Schnoffer and Brian DeMuro. Brummer on the drop. Schnoffer wins it, but it's poked away by DeLuca. Schnoffer now trying to run it up, but he whiffs. Slides, tries to get it to Kenny. Being guarded by George Kirk, and Kenny with a long clear. Will it be collected? Fitzpatrick out of goal, has to get back into goal. Very dangerous for him right now, and he does. Green along the right side. There's Austin Klaus with it, guarded by Mike Shetler. Gives it to DeMuro, but Finger takes it away from him. Finger tries to get it to Klaus, just misses, and will be recovered by Paris Holmes. Now Klaus and Kirk battling for it. Klaus tries to pass it out, doesn't have enough mustard on it, so Schnoffer has to come in, but it's stolen away. Paris Holmes poking it. George Kirk poking it. Rob Finger now. And Klaus trying to get some armor, going for Green. Klaus with a nasty, nasty hit. Or not a hit, a fall. Klaus might have to take a minute, but a shot. Beatty scores! Kenny, Gerard, and Paulie Beatty with some elite offense. I was busy checking out if Austin Klaus was okay, but he took the hit for his team, and a goal to show for it. Paulie Beatty is chirping for his life right now.
And here comes Kenny Claus. Lucas, what a goal from Kenny Gerard. A scrappy goal getting in, putting the rebounded shot in the back of the net. And Michael Shetler, not sure if he's waving up to us or waving to his sideline. Looks like he's trying to make some substitutions, get his team on the same page.
Looks like he's subbing himself out. Might need a breather here. Michael Shetler taking a break. Not what you want to see from your captain right after a goal.
Yeah, Lucas, absolutely not. As a captain, your main goal out there is to keep your team together. If something bad happens, you got to pull them back in line, and Michael Shetler is not doing that right now. He's not being a good captain.
No, I totally agree, and that will they'll force someone else to step up, and maybe that's Chris DeLuca trying to battle with Paulie Beatty along the right side. A nice pass. Oh, but it's stolen away by Beatty. Beatty, the MVP so far. Goal down the right side. Rodriguez had an opening, but she takes a spill, and now Klaus is able to take advantage of it. Has the ball being covered. Passes it to Beatty, who tries to get it to Kenny. Kenny just out of reach. 25 seconds left in this first period. Kenny rips a shot blocked by Paris. Recovered by Finger. Finger pokes it to Klaus. 17 seconds left. Klaus tries to work some magic. Gives it to Beatty, but it's saved by Paris Holmes. Paulie trying to steal it away. Does. Rips a shot, but it's blocked by George Kirk. And now DeLuca poking it away. Rodriguez collecting it down the right side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Brancano doesn't know there's not enough time. And that will be it for the first period. Team Green with a absolutely gritty first period. Mike, you gotta question what's going on with Team Gold right now.
Well, Lucas, I'm not going to lie. I think Team Gold is being led by an absolute doofus down here on the ice. Michael Shetler is not pulling his weight for this team, and something's going to have to change, maybe even the captaincy out here.
Yeah, and you see on the other side, Kenny Gerard. He is an absolute force. He is not fazed by anything. He's made a couple of mistakes early on, and absolutely nothing was wrong with his gameplay the whole time. He has just been an absolute leader out there on the ice.
Yeah, Lucas, and we just saw a flag get thrown directly at the head of Team Gold's head coach, Riley Jones, looking like Herb Brooks down there, but not coaching like him.
No, he really isn't. Alex Brummer maybe getting into the head of Riley Jones. Gold, they look very frustrated down here on the sideline. I cannot lie.
Yeah, Lucas, and they've certainly had opportunities in the offensive third, but they just can't seem to find that finishing touch, can't seem to find the back of the net, and it'll be interesting to see how Coach Jones adjusts here.
Yeah, I feel like they haven't had enough offensive production every single time they get something going. Green is able to stop them very, very easily. If you really haven't noticed, they've been very, very good on defense, Team Green.
Yeah, Lucas, and someone who's been really quiet so far for Team Gold is the Storm, David Rienzo. I think he's going to step it up here in the second period for them.
Yeah, absolutely. But really quick, we are going to send it to our perch for a quick intermission report. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back to our WTOP-10 perch. Guys, what a game we've been witnessing.
Wow.
We had equipment break. We've had so many tumbles going on. We've had a few clashes. So what have we been seeing today?
Yeah, well, I want to talk about something really big. Very early, at the 10-minute mark, roughly, we saw a big block early from my player to watch, Rob Finger. Now, I would say Rob Finger, I really thought he was going to be a big offensive player, but let me tell you, on the defense, he has been a monster out there. He's up there with the general doing some good work.
And what, Nasir, what are you thinking about the game that's going on? What are you thinking about Rob Finger, the general, any other players in mind?
I'm thinking about the general, honestly. He's cherry picking. He's maybe offsides, and the ref maybe a little bit blind to that. But
yeah, I don't know what's in the ref's
he's cherry
head.
picking those goals, and he's trying. He's taking them off.
He did get a score though.
He scored. He scored before
The
that.
only
He ran
score
into
on the board.
I don't think it was confirmed. I think.
No, he got
he
so he ran into Melinda for that first time. That first breakaway broke his stick, and then that second breakaway. He got the cherry pick goal. So.
Yep, and early on before the first goal, we thought we saw another goal from Paul Beatty, Paulie, but did not. Apparently, for some reason, they did not count it as a goal. So, but yeah, it's 1-0 right now, and for me, this is a little embarrassing. I thought it was going to be 6-4. I really thought it was going to be an offensive game, but clearly I was wrong.
But looking at our score bets, we are on track for Nasir here. You just need one more score on the green team, and you are golden.
I think
pun
I got
intended.
It. I think I got it.
I'm
think
feeling
you probably have
less
the best
confident.
chance.
I'm right in the sense of I have one score for green, so now if
Okay.
they just don't score anymore, and gold kind of picks up their weight here. Jaylene Rodriguez, a little bit letting me down. I've seen her stumble a few
I've
times.
seen a lot of fumbles.
I think the most fumbles, the award, we've been having some bets going around at WTOP-10 between the players and the crew and talent. Madeline Cummings.
We are at 4 on that counter so far, and she's been taking a lot of slips and tumbles, catching herself, but she's just very unbalanced on that ice. So we're counting her numbers, and we're probably going to give her that award.
Yeah, I think she's going to get it for the most falls. Player 34, or 43, apologies, won the first to fall. And I think I heard a whistle, so we are going to go back to the ice and see what's going on. Back to the box and back to the ice. You're watching WTOP-10 Sports.
All right, thank you very much. We are here in the Deborah F. Stanley Arena for period 2, excuse me, period 2 of the WTOP-10 Broomball Challenge. We have Team Green and Team Gold. Team Green up 1-0, courtesy of a goal from Paulie Beatty. What a goal it was, Mike.
Oh my gosh, Lucas, an absolutely electric first period. And it looks like Team Gold is electing for a goalie change here in the second period. As I see the Storm, David Rienzo putting on some pads here on the Team Gold bench. It'll be interesting to see how that could change the game here in the second period. But it's going to be a huge change for this team.
Yeah, absolutely. I cannot wait to see how this new goalie change will affect this game. Very, very interesting. Currently, Team Gold doesn't have a goalie at all. There goes Grien. So he's coming. Got a pad on both of his legs, and he's got a goalie blocker as well. He is ready to go. Number 18, the Storm.
And it looks like Jaylene Rodriguez picked up an injury, but she's been bandaged up over on the sideline and is back on the ice. What a trooper out there for Team Gold.
Yeah, team coach and team medic Riley Jones for Team Gold, really doing it all. But here on the face-off, there we go, we're underway. Team Gold wins it, and Brancato will be the one to recover it. Tries to get it to DeLuca, and she gets it to DeLuca. Gordo gets a run, but Beatty with an amazing block right off the bat. James Fitzpatrick out of goal now with the block away. Chris DeLuca's down. Beatty tries to get it, but DeLuca, while down, knocks it away. And James Fitzpatrick passes it to Jaina Rodriguez. Jaina tries to get it across, but Kyle Schnaffer slides in. Scheller passes it to Schnaffer, or excuse me, to Fitzpatrick, and a save by money man Brian Rodriguez. Great offensive production there to start.
Yeah, and Chris DeLuca went for the 5-hole goal there, went through his own 5-hole as well as the goalie's 5-hole, but was not able to find the back of the net on that one.
Yeah, some very, very iffy playing from Chris, but he will still take the faceoff against Paulie Beatty. DeLuca wins it and gets it to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick down the right side. DeLuca being chased down by Beatty. Now Beatty and Schnaufer. Beatty taking his time. He passes it all the way up. And now Madeline Cummings is chasing it down, but she gets hawked by Melinda. Brancato pushes it up, but Cummings is still going. And it's blocked away by Paris Holmes. Good run there by Madeline Cummings, but unfortunately not good enough. Now on the rough side, Chris DeLuca trying to take over. Fitzpatrick recovers, takes a shot, and a save by Brian Rodriguez. What a shot there by Fitzpatrick, though.
Yeah, Lucas, and Team Gold looks really good coming out here early in the second period. I mean, they're pressing high. They're not letting Team Green have any room to breathe here, and I think they might come out with a goal here if they keep this up.
Yeah, absolutely. They are really putting the pressure on early. Fitzpatrick taking the drop, gets it for his team. There's DeLuca. Passes it to Fitzpatrick, little far, and he'll recover. But Beatty swipes in, tries to grab it, takes a shot. There's Rodriguez right in front, but a save. DeLuca almost had a goal. Great chance there by Chris DeLuca off the pass from James Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Lucas, but Team Green has been absolutely locked down both in the net as well as on defense.
Green wins. Jaina Rodriguez just goes down. DeLuca comes in with what? Shetler now recovers it, but it's stolen away. And now Team Green has an opportunity. Schnaufer tries to pass it away, but he's blocked by George Kirk. Melinda Brancano gives it to DeLuca. DeLuca down the right side, being hawked by Klaus. And now James Fitzpatrick rips it to Clarissa. Clarissa misses it. Tries to get it to Melinda, but Melinda can't grab it. And now down the right side, a pass all the way down from George Kirk. Everyone's fallen once again. Brancato recovers it, but it's knocked away by Beatty. And now another chance for Green. Blocked away by Kirk again. Cummings couldn't recover it. Has to go and recover it. Tries to rip it up the right side, but she's heavily contested by Clarissa Karki. Great defense there. Bumper Glisser and a pass to DeLuca. Tries to get it to Fitzpatrick, but it's blocked by Klaus and Mike. Shetler rips it up. Takes a shot all the way down. Made it all the way through. Another save by Rodriguez. Fitzpatrick passes it, but it gets kicked away by Schnaufer. Tries to get it to Clarissa. Ends up going to Rodriguez. Rodriguez whiffs. DeLuca comes down with it. Now back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez kicking it around. Takes a shot and whiffs. Mark Cummings recovers it and takes the shot and goes all the way down. Luke Belanger chases it down, but George Kirk playing excellent clear defense. Knocks it away once again. George Kirk clears it again. Great defense by George Kirk. Wow. Gold with an opportunity. Scheller has an open look, takes a shot. Saved by Brian Rodriguez once again. Brian Rodriguez has been an absolute wall in goal for Team Green.
Yeah, Lucas, Rodriguez has been so solid, but Team Gold is still pestering Team Green, and Team Green cannot get this ball out of their defensive third.
No, and that is thanks to George Kirk, who has just been an absolute wall all by himself. As soon as that ball comes near him, knocks it back to
yeah, Lucas,
his
but if you're
side.
George Kirk, you got to be a little worried here. Look at that far side. Kenny Gerard and Luke Belanger both open, but George Kirk says no thank you.
Not once has he let that ball cross into his half during this period. He has been an absolute wall. Crashed it into the ice, or into the glass. Still paddling, though, and Gold will knock it away. There's Brancato. Takes a spill. Gets it to Rodriguez, though. Rodriguez still working on it. Gets it to Scheller. Scheller gets it. Gold has numbers. DeLuca takes a shot. Wide left of the goal. DeMuro collects it. Tries to get it in. Rodriguez knocks it away once again. Brian Rodriguez, an absolute wall. Gold still battling on offense. Chris DeLuca tries to get it to Fitzpatrick. Almost gets taken out is Brancato by Kenny. And now Green has the advantage. Austin Klaus is wide open with Luke Belanger. Klaus decides to take a shot, and it's wide left. George Kirk goes down. Luke Belanger gets it to Paris Holmes. And now down the left side the ball goes. Cummings takes a rip. but it's collected by Fitzpatrick, and now Gold will go back the other way once again. Rob, the only one there to save it. But now, DeMuro. DeMuro's got it. And Gold's got numbers. Paris Holmes, he's got to make some magic. Tries to get it up. But Green comes back down with it. Aaron McCarthy playing great defense, but Fitzpatrick tried to get a better shot, but just wasn't hard enough. Rodriguez with a shot, and it's blocked. Aaron McCarthy with a great defensive play. But right now, we are going to send it to our sideline reporter, Brian Kalinowski. Brian, what do you got?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with an excited fan base right now, and one of these fans, he's dressed like Santa right now. We have Gabe. How are you feeling, Gabe?
I'm feeling energetic right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing. This is an absolutely phenomenal game, and truthfully, I've never been more excited for something in my entire life.
Same here, Gabe. Gabe, I know you're on the rugby team. You're the, what are you? What's your position in there?
I'm a prop.
All right. Well, obviously, you have experience in sports. What is experience in something like an amateur game like this? What does that have to, what does experience or lack thereof in sports do in this situation?
I feel like the less experience you have, the more fun you're going to have at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, everybody's out here right now. They're having a great time. They're having a blast. Nobody's actually, well, you know, somebody may be trying, but truthfully, everybody here is having a great time, I feel like. There's really no, like, truthfully, there's no, like, trying going on right now. Everybody's just having a great time. And that's really what it's about. Sports are, you're meant to have fun. It's a game at the end of the day. Like, nobody should really be taking this super seriously. And watching everybody out there right now, I'm loving what I'm seeing. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Now, lastly, Gabe, I have to ask, who are you rooting for? Who are you looking at?
Specifically, Kenny Gerard. He's my absolute dream man. He's an amazing guy. I love him so much. My favorite bouncer at the Raven, other than myself. And truthfully, a phenomenal man. And I'm hoping the absolute best for him at the end of the day.
Well, Gabe, I hope you have a great festive night. And that's it for me here. I'll send it back to the boys up in the press box.
Thank you, Brian, for that. We have had some crazy action while that was going on. A huge couple of plays being done by Team Green. Almost had another goal while David Rienzo was out. But Brian DeMuro had a fantastic sliding save. Knocked it away just seconds before it went in goal. And we are still at 1-0.
Yeah,
Emily
Lucas,
mic'd out. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
But let's talk a little bit about this press from Team Gold. I mean, we saw all 8 of their players up in that offensive zone for themselves, and they still weren't able to find the back of the net.
Yeah, they have been working hard to get shots on goal. But Brian Rodriguez, wow, just too good at this. And obviously, for a reason, he is an MVP of Broomball already, so he has the skills to pay the bills. Shetler down the left side, trying to work on Emily Mike. Emily, a brick wall, steals it away from him and gets it to Kenny. Kenny's got numbers with Belanger. Rips it up, but it's blocked by Paris. What a save. But Kenny gets it right back. And we got some ping pong going on. Paris knocks it right back, but Beatty knocks it away. Paris with a nice block. Slides his stick across, and now he's playing with no stick. Madeline down the right side trying to get it. Clarissa right on her heels. Clarissa and Madeline battling. Madeline knocks it away, but takes a spill. Gets it to DeMuro. DeMuro knocks it right through Paris's legs, down the left side, into the waiting stick of James Fitzpatrick, who is pressed heavily by Rob. Rob and Fitzpatrick getting a little chippy. Now Beatty down the left side, knocks it away from DeMuro, right to Kenny Gerard, the general, trying to put some magic. Doesn't get it. Chris DeLuca and Madeline Cummings battling on the right side. A fight for the ages. DeLuca wins it, knocks it away, and was recovered by DeMuro. DeMuro gets it to Kenny, and Kenny almost had a goal, but just no one there waiting for him. Beatty's able to recover it. Gold struggling right now on defense. They seem to be overwhelmed. Great block there by Belanger, and a good shot just wasn't enough. Paris Holmes tries to rip it up. Cummings knocks it in. DeLuca taking his time now. Knocks it down the left side and clears it for his team. DeLuca really needed to do that. Green was pressing heavily there. Loose ball in the middle of the ice. DeMuro gets it. Tries right past Schnoffer. Goes to Shetler. Shetler down the right side. Stops himself at the glass. Tries to pass it to Brancato, but misses. Emily Mike there to collect. Knocks it away, and James Fitzpatrick now with it. Taking his time, tries to pass it in, but it's knocked away by Finger. Beatty knocks it up, and it's blocked by Schnaffer, but Paris now with it. Gets it to Clarkey. Clarkey misses. Brancato able to recover, but unfortunately not enough on it. Melinda now pushing her Emily Mike's stick away. Maybe some dirty tactics at work. But now DeMuro down on the right side. Beatty on his heels. Kyle Schnaffer tries to knock it up. But Paris Holmes once again recovers. Tries to get it to Brancato. No one able to get it. And Rob collects behind goal. Brancato and Karki both trying to get it from him. Clarissa ends up getting it. But it's taken away by Emily Mike. And now Gold is able to recover. But Luke Belanger knocks it right up. Once again blocked by Paris Holmes. Paris has been another wall. George Kirk comes in. George Kirk comes out. Paris Holmes comes in. An absolute wall. Green really has had offensive production since that point. DeMuro now down the left side. Gold knocking on the door, but won't be let in. Brancato trying to work on Finger, gets it poked away. DeMuro once again though, knocks it in. No Gold teammates for him there. And now Finger's he's got some ice. And Finger knocks it up. Tries to get it to Madeline, but it's stolen away by Brian DeMuro. Great job there. And he'll get it to Karki, who knocks it to Shetler, but it's stolen away by Kyle Schnaffer. And now Schnaffer going up with it. Stolen away by DeMuro. And now Gold's got numbers. Passes it to Brancato, who gets it stolen away by Finger. Everyone's going in, trying to get it. Karki ends up recovering it after a scuffle in front of the goal. 2 minutes left in this period as Paulie Beatty sealed it from Shetler. Now down the right side, the ball goes. Madeline tries to get it, but DeLuca's faster. Now Shetler with it, being chased by Beatty. DeLuca, he's got wheels. He's gonna beat him. He beats both defenders and gets it up to Melinda. Melinda down the right side, knocks it in. Fitzpatrick finds it, takes a shot, saved by Brian Rodriguez. Has he been anything other than perfect during this game, Mike?
Lucas, I've got 3 letters for you, and it's MVP. I mean, he has been an absolute unit between the pipes here, has not let anything go past him.
No, it is absolutely phenomenal how well he is playing. Gold has put shot after shot after shot on him and nothing to show for it.
Yeah,
Gold
Lucas
wins the faceoff.
And Team Gold taking out Krista Luca and Clarissa Karki here. Not sure how I feel about that one. Krista Luca has been absolutely lights out both defensively and offensively for Team Gold.
He might need a quick breather. Like you said, he has been on both sides of the ball. However, down the right side now, Shetler knocks it up, but it's stolen away by Beatty. Beatty now with it. He doesn't have the numbers, though. Gets it to Luke Belanger. And Belanger down the right side. Knocks it away. Paris Holmes collects. Kenny Gerard being covered contestedly by Paris. Gerard still battling and is able to knock it to Madeline. Madeline takes a shot on Melinda. Melinda able to knock it away, though. And now Melinda's got it. DeMuro knocks it up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has numbers, but unfortunately passes it too far and passes it to Schnaffer. Schnaffer whiffs, however. Oh, and Rodriguez is down. Big hit on Schnaffer and a timeout. Oh, that was a gnarly hit.
Yeah, Lucas, but let's talk a bit about how this game has been so far. I mean, we've seen a lot going on end to end. Both teams with a lot of opportunities here, and just no one has been able to find the back of the net other than that one we had in the first period.
Yeah, really, really tough from both sides of the ball. But I really think Team Green just has the slight edge. They seem to have their teamwork down a little bit better than Team Gold.
Yeah, absolutely, Lucas. I mean, both teams with really strong battles out here. We've seen Jaylene Rodriguez has been an absolute trooper as she's back up on her feet now.
What
Looks like
a
she'll be helped
warrior.
off the ice.
She will be helped off the ice, but she has been a force out there making some great defensive plays, and she will be helped off, but she will not be forgotten. What an absolute excellent play by Jane Rodriguez, and we are so glad that she is okay.
And she's down, but look at that smile on her face, Lucas. She is so happy to be here. She knows how well she's played today, and she is happy with her performance.
Yeah, I'm just glad she's okay. That was a pretty tough fall, but she is good for now, so I believe momentarily we will get back going.
Yeah, Lucas, and Team Gold down a player. Who knows, maybe one of us will have to run down there in the third period and help them out.
I don't know. Do you really got what it takes? We had a swim meet today. You got to be pretty tired.
It's not like you swam, Lucas McGarry.
I didn't, so I could probably go down there. I could just let you call this all by yourself.
I'm fine with that.
On the face-off, James Fitzpatrick gets it poked away by Paulie Beatty, but Gold able to collect. Fitzpatrick now doing a little dribble move. Gets it blocked by Austin Klaus, however, tried to get fancy. Didn't work out for him. And now Klaus taking it and doing it his own self. Great defense by Clarissa, able to steal it away. Beatty comes sliding in. He has been an absolute force. Klaus goes down and is taken away by George Kirk right into the waiting stick of Paris Holmes, who knocks it up the right side. Gold getting back into position on offense. Just about 10 seconds left here in this last period. DeMuro tries to pass it in, but it's blocked away by Beatty, and Beatty able to just clear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. After the second period, still 1-0. Kenny Gerard, if you are able to pan to him at some point, is doing snow angels on the ice, but a fantastic period. No goals by either team, but a very, very chippy and physical game so far.
Yeah, Lucas, and Team Green has to be very, very excited, but maybe a little nervous going into this third period. I mean, up 1-0, but Team Gold absolutely dominated that entire second period.
Yeah, you just have to thank the money man, Brian Rodriguez. It was too easy for him. What a day in goalie he is having.
Yeah, Lucas, I mean, an absolute stud. Like you said, he's been here before. He's played Broomball before. He knows what he's doing. So that's certainly an advantage that he brought into this game with him, and I'm sure he made his team very well aware of that going into this.
Yeah, absolutely right. But we are now going to send it to our perch. That's Patsy and Nasir and Trevor, I believe.
Jesse.
Jesse, thank you very much for that, Mike, for the intermission report.
It's cold.
Hello, everybody, and hi, Trevor.
I'm here, guys.
Yeah,
Trevor in the flesh.
Jesse. He corrected himself afterwards, but that was a little bit goofy.
Trevor.
What a game that we've had today. I just want to give a shout out to my player to watch, Brian Rodriguez, as goalie. Fantastic catches that he's had today.
I told you.
I must say, the gold team has been making him work
Yup.
this period.
Yup.
They have been taking shot after shot, but his defense is rock solid.
We got to really see how much endurance he has left in him, because coming into this third period, he might be worn out. We might see some big goals coming up from the goal team.
Yes. And Nasir, what are you thinking about, the defense or maybe the falls that have been happening today?
I think the teams are kind of messing up. A lot of people are going on attacks and not really defending much and just spending their energy chasing the ball. But with spending their energy chasing the ball, they're also spending their energy falling on that ice. We're at about 6 right now for Madeline Cummins and falling. And
Jaylene was going to be on the list for most falls, but she unfortunately got hurt, as we've seen. She is okay.
Yeah.
She was a great warrior, honestly. She was my
Trooper.
player to watch. I'm very disappointed to see my player to watch unable to watch her anymore, but she, played a great game today.
Yeah, I really want to talk about my player to watch, Rob Finger, Rockin' Rob.
Oh my goodness.
He had, doing very well. He had a big block early at the 10-minute point where he had a big block, and then yet again another big block later. Actually, a little bit earlier at the 13 point. I also want to talk about one of our Rob. He's not really doing that well without skates. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
He is. It's weird because he's playing really great defense, but I've seen a lot. With that defense comes a lot of falls.
Yes.
We were just talking about falls. I've seen him slipping and sliding, especially up against that wall. I've seen him up there a couple times.
But who seems to have no issues on the ice, Paulie Beatty. A star,
What a player.
honestly.
He's literally and figuratively rowing the boat on that ice.
Yes.
Yes.
The athleticism from Paulie Beatty, honestly, a big shock. And latecomer Luke Belanger.
He's officially in the
He
game.
was our number 43 earlier.
Yes.
Who had fallen first,
The first
so he gets
person
that
to
award.
fall, Luke Belanger.
Yep.
And I was throwing some disses at Paulie there, but how can you imagine someone running so well on ice?
Yeah, he's pretty natural with it.
Frozone does it.
Huh?
Frozone.
Frozone does it.
Oh,
You know, maybe
Pauly Frozone Beatty.
Pauly the Frozone Beatty.
That's his new name. I think
Yeah.
so.
Frozone, that's how he's referred to. Yeah, he was killing it out there, guys. And you know what? Even though at the end of the second period, he still had a lot of gas in him. And I think coming into the third period, we're going to see him really moving. Because someone we talked about earlier, the general, I've seen him gassed out. I haven't really seen him moving up and down that ice rink much. I think he's playing very reserved. Some people are saying he's going to cherry pick. I've seen it a couple times where he's getting close. So he just it's like, pass it to me. But let me tell you, passing's been really difficult. We've seen a lot of misses, especially from Melinda, especially up front here.
Some whiffs.
Yep, I've seen. Yeah, she's been able to keep her balance, but yeah, she's had some big misses.
And Nasir, I've been hearing comments from you throughout this whole game, so I just want to hear some more. Some jeers maybe thrown out at the players. Can you give us a little sample?
Well, I wasn't talking trash about the players. More or less, I was talking about the ref. He's one of our favorite refs, Alex Bremer,
Our production manager at WTOP.
production manager. But I mean, hey, it's nothing. What they're not getting it from me any worse than they're getting it from the crowd, and the crowd is giving it to them and dishing their comments and their gripes and whatever at them. I'm just yelling at the ref because I feel like a lot of things are being missed.
Yep.
But it's okay. It's okay, Ray Charles. But we'll pass it back to you.
And with that, we heard our whistle, which means we are going back to the ice. So stay watching. You're watching WTOP-10 Sports.
Thank you very much, Patsy, Jesse, and Nasir. Sorry, I forgot about his name there earlier. But we are just about to get underway with this third period of play. Still 1-0. Mike, I really feel like Gold has to go all in on this last period.
Well, yeah, Lucas, with Jaylene Rodriguez out, we joked a little about one of us going down there, but it's not going to be either of us. It's going to be head coach Riley Jones taking to the ice in the collared shirt.
And it also looks like on the other side, Logan Russo also will be in this game at some point, knowing that their team is down, they're tired, they're saying, hey, we got to do what we can to win, and they're both going in. Logan isn't going in immediately. Riley Jones, however, in the game, and I'm very curious to see what type of a factor he is. Obviously, Brian the Money Man.
Yeah.
Rodriguez back in goal. You got to keep him in there. He has been perfect all day long. Absolute stud.
Yeah, Lucas, and tensions are high out on this ice. I wouldn't be too surprised if things got a little chippy here in the third.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Oh,
Scheller.
and here it
Scheller.
is.
And Kenny. Oh, God. Oh, stunner! Michael Scheller with a stunner. Oh, my God, and he's flexing, but Kenny sits up. Oh, my God. Scheller doesn't know. Scheller, no. Scheller, turn around. Scheller, turn around. No. No. And Kenny, boom.
Oh, Kenny Gerard.
Kenny knocks out Michael Scheller. Oh, my God. And now he's doing the people's elbow. Oh, my God. Kenny, don't do it to him. Don't. No. Oh! Kenny Gerard hits the people's elbow
and
on
Lucas,
Michael Scheller.
He might be dead.
Oh,
I don't know if he's going to get back up from
God.
this.
Michael Scheller, what happened? He hit the stunner, and Kenny said, I don't care. Oh, my God. And obviously, you got to put Kenny in the sin bin after that one. Knocked him out cold, and then hit a people's elbow on him. Oh, my God. And now Scheller also being dragged into the sin bin.
But Lucas, remember, elimination is only by pinfall or submission, so I'm not sure this fight is over. And they're putting Gerard and Scheller in the penalty box together.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't consider that too smart. Scheller falling onto Kenny. Kenny doesn't even need to do anything else. Scheller is down and out for the count. Did you see that people's elbow? He had a little dance move off before he hit that.
How
Wow.
about that stunner, Lucas McGarry? I mean, oh my goodness. And look,
Kenny ate it.
They're chatting it up here in the booth now. They're happy to be here.
They're chatting it up like old pals, but we are now back to play. What an interesting start to the third period. Riley Jones making an immediate impact, knocking it up the ice, trying to get something going on offense. Madeline Cummings able to take it away. Battles and knocks it by Belinda Brancato. Long shot. David Rienzo able to knock it away. But right now, we are going to send it down to our man down on the ice, Brian Kalinowski, who is actually on the ice while they are playing.
Hey guys, I'm here with an exclusive, first time ever, probably in the history of all ice hockey or broomball. I don't know. I am on the ice mid-game, and I just got to say, what we just saw before, exhilarating. A fight between both team captains, Kenny Gerard and Michael Shetler. They are both in the penalty box right now. This is very exciting stuff, and I got to say, hey.
Off the ice.
Hey.
Off the ice. Go.
You know what? All right, I'm sending it back up before I get kicked out. Thanks, guys.
Well, Brian, it turns out that you did get kicked out. Oh, my God, Brian is being violently shoved by team captain Kenny Gerard. Kalinowski, get out of there before you get hurt, bud.
Yeah, Lucas and Gerard and Shetler both back on the ice again, but it looks like Rob Finger's throwing some extracurriculars at Chris DeLuca.
Rob Finger and Chris DeLuca, another fun rivalry that we've seen get chippy, but now Gold with it. James Fitzpatrick knocks it away. Beatty, great on defense once again, is able to tough it away. Riley Jones chases it down. Chris DeLuca now collects, able to poke it away. Melinda Brancano soared across the ice. Tries to pass it to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick with a shot, blocked away by head coach Logan Russo. Collected by Mike Shetler, who has recovered nicely from that people's elbow. Gets it to Riley Jones. Jones rips a pass across the ice. No one there to collect. DeLuca's got to hound it down. DeLuca fighting with Russo. Gets it to Brancato. Brancato runs into Finger, and Finger checks her, but she's able to get it to DeLuca. DeLuca rips a shot. Saved once again by Rodriguez. Fitzpatrick collects, though, on the rebound. Shetler and Beatty battling. No one able to collect it for Gold. Clarissa able to recover it eventually, but Finger steals it away, and now he's got numbers. Rips it to Kenny, who is cherry picking for the ages and can't do anything with it. Kenny was wide open off the cherry pick. Finger tried to knock it across to Kenny, but David the Storm Rienzo picks it up for his team and gets it down the other way, where Brancato is going on the run.
Yeah,
Knocks
Lucas,
it away is Cummings.
I'm pretty sure that should have been a stoppage of play. David Rienzo picked up the ball and held it for quite a few seconds, but Kenny Gerard's got to do better there. That's just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, he just took a swipe of the ball. Fitzpatrick takes a shot. Saved once again by Rodriguez. Oh, my God, he is fantastic. Fitzpatrick with an absolute ripper, and Rodriguez collects it like it's nothing.
Makes it look too easy out there on the ice, Lucas.
Ryan Rodriguez, obviously, like you said, the three letters MVP. But now on the faceoff, we have Riley Jones and Paulie Beatty. Beatty knocks it to Finger. Finger takes a spill. Beatty's there to collect it and knocks it by Team Gold. Now Claus got no one with him. Claus rips a shot, but Beatty's got it. Beatty rips a shot, scores! Paulie Beatty! They had the numbers. Team Gold was left speechless. They had no one on defense, and Paulie Beatty has solidified the game for Team Green. Beatty is hyped, and now we got to talk about Beatty being called the MVP. 2 goals now for him.
Well, Lucas, 2 goals, but along with that, Paulie Beatty also has 35 slips on the night. He has slipped and fallen on the ice 35 times tonight, and tensions are getting high. Russo and Jones going at it on the ice, and we've seen flags thrown left and right. I'm pretty sure that's a football thing, but we got flags on the ice tonight, too.
Very, very interesting calls. No call on that Riley Jones-Russo fight. Rummer was not paying attention, but Beatty able to put the potential nail in the coffin, going up 2-0, and Gold still has had no production with Rodriguez in goal for Green.
No, Lucas, it's certainly been tough for them, but I believe in miracles. Do you believe in miracles, Lucas McGarry?
I do, and I really think Gold can get something going there. They have the production. They just need to sneak something by them.
Yeah, 11 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock here, and Team Gold still has plenty of opportunity as we have a face-off in Green's defensive zone. Not sure why that's the call here, but maybe something to do with all those flags we saw thrown.
Yeah, I would assume so. Jaylene Rodriguez back out on the ice, taking it up the right side. Madeline Cummings tries to get it from her, but she's able to pass it to Paris Holmes. Holmes gets it to DeLuca. DeLuca getting worked on by Finger. Finger checking him, but he gets it to Jones. DeMuro rips a shot, And Fitzpatrick was right there, but misses it. Huge opportunity squandered by James Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, and in this type of game, Fitzpatrick can't do that, but here he goes.
Fitzpatrick trying to get fancy. Doesn't end up working. DeLuca still fighting for it. Battle right in the front. Getting chippy. No one knows where it's going to go. Riley Jones now collects. Finger covering him heavily. And Beatty's able to knock it away. Down left side, Madeline falls. Claus trying to get it, but Jaylene Rodriguez collects. Klaus steals it away from her, however. And Klaus once again on the attack. Takes a spill. Oh, what a costly spill it was for Austin Klaus. He had the numbers. Melinda Brancato, fantastic defense, able to get it away. Melinda trying to get it back. Pauly Beatty, however, says no thank you. But Riley Jones able to collect. Gold has the numbers. This is exactly what they need. Riley has it and gets it blocked away. But Carissa Luca takes a shot. And oh my God, what another save by Brian Rodriguez.
Lucas, you said Pauly Beatty might be the MVP. He is not. It is absolutely Brian Rodriguez. There is no doubt in my mind. He has a better save percentage than Lexi Levy out here.
He is a perfect 1,000%. He has been so good in goal. 9:27 left in the period. Quick stoppage of play on the puck drop. Fitzpatrick and Beatty. Fitzpatrick wins it, gets it to DeLuca. DeLuca's got a wide open look, gives it to Jones. Jones rips it. Fitzpatrick tries to get it, but unfortunately can't collect. Fitzpatrick battling right in front of the goal. DeLuca had an open shot and misses.
And Chris
Couldn't get
DeLuca,
there.
it's a good thing you're good at graphics because you are no good at broomball, buddy.
Absolutely not. DeMuro rips it in. Knocked away by Finger and Beatty. DeLuca tries to recover, gets shoved by Finger. Jaylene Rodriguez passes it in. DeMuro with a shot. Rebound, DeLuca shot. Misses. Riley Jones on the rebound. Tries another one. Rodriguez this time with a shot. Takes another spill. And Madeline down the left side. Knocks it away. Paris Holmes able to get it for gold. Now a scuffle. Klaus, another breakaway. But Paris Holmes says not too fast and gets it away from Klaus. Klaus takes a spill down the left side. Paris able to knock it away from Kenny. And Austin Klaus took that hit, and he is down pretty heavily, limping on the ice right now. Play is still being happened, but there was a whistle. Klaus going back to his bench off of that hit, sort of limping. It's a bit of a hobble.
I think he's using his hockey stick or his broomball stick as a cane here to get off the ice faster.
It looked like it. A little frustrated off the hit. Hopefully he's okay, but he will take a break right now. On the face-off now, down in the green zone, Kenny and Brian DeMuro. Actually, no, we're going to move the ball now. Alex Brummer saying, nope, we're not going to go into the green zone. We're going to go where I want, because it's all about Alex Brummer.
It always is. And maybe that's why no one here at WTOP really fancies him too much.
Yeah, he's the referee for a reason, and he's made some questionable calls all game long. Riley Jones gets it, still has it, tries to get something going. Clarissa Karki chasing it down, but Jones gets there first, knocks it away. No one there to get it. DeMuro eventually comes down with it. DeMuro, he's got no one. Takes a rip, blocked by Beatty. And it goes back. Madeline Cummins rips it, but Paris Holmes keeps it in the gold zone. Beatty rips it up the left side. Holmes once again with the block. Clarissa to Holmes. Big scuffle. Bally gets it away. And George Kirk knocks it away for his team. Russo chasing it down, but Jaylene gets there first. Clarissa now tries to poke it away, takes a spill. And George Kirk knocks it away once again, but Kenny says no thank you. And now Emily Mike collects, and she's got space. Rob gives it to Mike. Mike tries to pass it to Kenny, but he's got numbers all around him. Kenny just passes it up, and David will try and collect. We have a referee in the goal for Team Gold. Don't know why that is. Russo tries to pass it in, but it's blocked away by Holmes. And now George Kirk trying to fight it. But Russo pokes it in, gets it to Finger. Finger on the right side, looking for teammates. Still fighting, covered by Holmes. Finger battling, gets it around the edge, gets it to Kenny. Kenny whiffs. And now George Kirk is going to be able to knock it away. Jaylene Rodriguez collecting down on the other end. She'll be met by Madeline Cummings. And they collide, but she's able to get it to Riley. Jaylene takes it back, takes a shot. No good. Collides with Erin McCarthy, but she stays on her feet, recovers, and now she has a chance to get it back. She's able to get it to DeLuca. DeLuca gets it to DeMuro. DeMuro rips a shot to Fitzpatrick, and Fitzpatrick misses again. Another missed opportunity. And Erin McCarthy is able to clear it for the moment. Fitzpatrick, however, behind the goal now. Tries to pass it in, hits the back of the net, and Beatty will clear it. DeMuro almost stumbles, but he's able to collect on the right side. Tries to pass it in, but it's knocked away by McCarthy. Rodriguez can't collect. Kenny, huffing and puffing, trying to get it along the left side. Can't seem to get a hold of it, and eventually rips it, but it's blocked away by Kirk immediately. Now DeMuro on the right side. He's been looking all day, gets it to DeLuca. DeLuca gets it to Jones, and Jones just barely misses. Jones on the left side, passes it into DeMuro. DeMuro had an opportunity, misses, unfortunately, and McCarthy pokes it away. DeMuro had it. He was wide open. But another missed opportunity. DeLuca now up top. Gets it to DeMuro. DeMuro's open, tries to pass it in, but McCarthy pokes it away. Brancato tries to steal it, but Gerard's able to poke it away for Team Green. And now Team Green's got it. George Kirk goes down. Logan Russo's got it. Just Brian DeMuro to beat. Put on the stick work. Logan Russo, the head coach, takes a rip and whiffs. Takes another rip, and it's saved by Rienzo. Kenny tries to get it in, misses, collides with Rienzo, but it's done enough to poke it away. Finger gets it to Russo. Russo takes a shot and whiffs completely.
And Lucas, he looked like Aaron Judge in the MLB playoffs this year, the way he swung and missed on that one.
Don't remind me of the Yankee playoffs, but that was in fact Aaron Judge. James Fitzpatrick now down the other way. Logan Russo subbing back out after that very poor performance.
Abysmal, I'd even say.
Honestly, abysmal. Now Emily Mike gets it to Beatty. Beatty doesn't have complete control of it. Gold's able to go. Fitzpatrick also been knocking on the door all game long. Just can't collect Riley Jones. They've been close all game long. DeMuro knocks it by Madeline. Madeline takes a shot from DeLuca, but stays with it. But DeLuca collects on the right side. DeMuro knocks it in to Clarissa. Clarissa takes a shot, but it's knocked away by McCarthy. And now Beatty clears it for Team Green. 3 or 4 minutes left in this final period. 2-0 still, Team Green. Team Gold has to do something soon. DeLuca passes it up. It's Riley Jones all by himself. He's got Fitzpatrick down low. Jones taking his time. Passes it to DeMuro. DeMuro can't collect, and Madeline is able to just poke it away. And another reset. DeMuro knocks it down to the waiting stick of DeLuca. DeLuca gets it back to DeMuro, and DeMuro rips his shot, but it's blocked away by Beatty. Great defense there by Paulie Beatty, and a clear there by Luke Belanger. George Kirk down the right side has to come collect it. Being chased by Emily Mike, and is going to be met by Kenny Gerard on the other side. Kenny steals it away. No teammates there to get it, so Fitzpatrick will collect. Pokes it past Madeline, goes into the side bench. Good try there by James Fitzpatrick. But instead of knocking it onto the wall, he knocks it into the bleachers.
Yeah, and it looks like after the play, Rockin' Rob Fingers running his mouth to James Fitzpatrick, telling him, hey, I'm up 2-0 on you, and I want you to know about it.
Yeah, the chirping has been going on all day long. Team Green obviously has something to chirp about, and Team Gold really just struggling.
Yeah, Lucas, I mean, their captain has checked himself out of the game for the past about 10 minutes.
Very, very disappointing from Michael Shetler. You hate to see it. Riley Jones now tries to get something going, but he takes a spill along with Finger. Fitzpatrick, Meg Schnoffer gets it to DeMuro. DeMuro tries to knock it, but it's poked away by Finger. Now Jaylene Rodriguez passes it off, collects it back from DeMuro, takes a shot, slightly misses. Madeline Cummings able to knock it by or off the Rodriguez miss. Madeline Cummings knocks it up the ice, great pass, but it's knocked right back by George Kirk, goes right through the legs of Madeline. Now Jaylene passes it up the ice, tries to get it to Fitzpatrick. Chasing it down is Jaylene and Schnoffer. Kyle Schnoffer trying to battle, able to get it away. but it goes to Melinda Brancato. Team Gold still fighting, 1:40 left. Melinda fighting, gets it stolen away by Beatty. Riley Jones collects it, however. Jones being covered by Belanger, pokes it away to DeMuro. DeMuro got space up top, takes a shot into Jones. Jones just can't collect too much mustard on that by DeMuro. Fitzpatrick trying a little magic once again, but Beatty said, not going to happen this time. Knocks it right back down. Jaylene Rodriguez collects, gives it to DeMuro again. DeMuro just being swarmed. Can't get anything done as we go into the final minute of play. Beatty, great defense, but it goes to DeLuca. DeLuca looking for someone, anyone, gets it to DeMuro. DeMuro takes a shot. DeMuro gets the rebound, but gets it poked away by Finger. And now Belanger is just going to clear it for Team Green. Great defensive possession once again by Team Green. And now Kenny, the captain, the general, knocking it all the way down. 40 seconds left for Team Gold. You hate to see it.
Yeah, Lucas, I genuinely do not think there is enough time on this clock for Team Gold to score 2 goals, and they have not put one behind. They have not put one past Rodriguez yet, and I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Fitzpatrick tries another shot. Ball right in front of the goal. No one there, though. Unfortunate turn of events for Gold. Once again, they just never seem to have it when they need it. Riley Jones tries to get it. Fitzpatrick collects, rips a shot. Save once again by Brian Rodriguez. Wow, what a play. MVP, we've said it over and over again. Brian Rodriguez is the man.
And Lucas, I'm absolutely speechless at Brian Rodriguez's performance today. He looks like Shesterkin out there. I mean, there's no one who can get past him.
Absolutely not. He has been a wall. Not a single ball going anywhere near that net. He collects it every single time it's anywhere near him.
And Kenny Gerard talking over to the Team Gold sideline again, telling Michael Shetler how he feels.
No, he's talking to Brian Kalinowski, actually. He's not talking to Shetler. Not even worth his time. Shetler's just been checked out. Last 10 seconds left of the game. And Kenny Gerard, team captain, is going to knock it all the way down. Kenny Gerard, the
big back.
Yes, indeed, as the clock runs down. And now Kenny and James Fitzpatrick look like they're going to go at it right as the game ends. They're going. They're taking it. They're going. They're fighting. And they hug it out. Team Green has won 2-0. Very, very heartbreaking loss for Team Gold.
Yeah, and Team Gold just couldn't find the back of the net, and that is thanks to Brian Rodriguez, clearly the MVP of tonight's game. Team Green put in 2 goals, one by Kenny Gerard, one by Paulie Beatty, but Team Gold just couldn't find the back of the net, and that was the difference.
Yeah, absolutely, but no thanks to anyone on Team Gold. A slide by Paulie Beatty, but Brian Rodriguez has to get this interview from Brian Kalinowski. He is the team MVP, and I want to hear from him.
Yeah, Lucas, I'm sure he's got some wonderful insight for us, and I can't wait to hear it.
Team Green celebrating in the middle. Well-deserved victory after 45 minutes of very, very tough play.
Yeah, and that Team Green celebration is in true Oswego hockey fashion. You see them go around that blue circle in the middle, and they'll all hit their sticks down in the ice, crowd out in the middle. I'm just waiting for our PA announcer to announce the MVP, and here he comes. The MVP of tonight's game, Brian Rodriguez. Give him a round of applause.
Congratulations. Speaking of that, we are going to send it down right now to our sideline reporter, Brian Kalinowski, with Brian Rodriguez.
All right, I am here with the green team, the dream team, some might say, and I am here to interview the star MVP player, goalie, money man, Brian Rodriguez. Brian, how are you feeling from that game?
Well, you know me very happy. I'm very happy, bro. I'm happy to represent my green team, my country over there, the Peruvian flag. Oh, there it is right there. All the way from Peru. We did it, y'all. We did it. Let's go.
Now, Brian, of your previous experience, Brian, as a previous Broomball player, the only person with previous Broomball experience, how did that help you today in this WTOP club match?
You know, it's all communication at the end of the day. I couldn't do it by myself. I had my defense. My defense had that on lock. My offense did their thing. It's all about communication. That's all I got to say, yo. That's right. That's all about it I got to say.
Well, I hope all of you on Green Team have a great time celebrating your success, your win, the first ever WTOP match of Broomball here. And that's all for me, folks. I'm going to send it up to the perch. I'll see you up there eventually.
Hello, and what an amazing game, guys.
Very intense.
So much to talk about, so we'll start with the winner of the bet. This year, I think I'll give you. Okay.
Excuse me. See now. Let's look at me. Look at my eyes. I won that solely off of statistics, gut, heart, soul, sweat, whatever. I looked at the numbers. I looked at the players. I looked at everybody. I put money on it. Gave a 20 to the ref. But we're not going to talk about that. So let's talk about some serious business. You guys can come back.
So there was a few fights. There were a few fights that happened between Kenny Gerard. I think he wins for most likely to have a yellow card. He's had a few with this round, calling out the Bachelor Shetler and Brian Kalinowski, our side analyst. I don't know what beef he has with our side analyst, but a lot of aggression and passion going into this game. Jesse, tell me more about it.
Yeah, so as you guys saw earlier, Kenny the General Gerard, wow. I mean, you want to talk about, that man, that brother, even though he is a great Broomball player, he belongs in the WWE with that kind of, work. That's why he's the general, guys. You saw that SmackDown, right? They had to drag him away. The ref is here. Oh, the ref is here.
Hey guys, Stevie Wonder joined us.
Oh my goodness.
You want to tell him?
Mr. Miko's out.
For what?
Because I said so.
What?
He's kicking him out.
Because I said.
Excuse me, guys. What?
We might have a matchup.
A
WWE matchup here ourselves.
Big matchup.
Wow.
And here we have Brian. Come join us. So Brian.
Hi, Brian.
A lot of stuff going on.
Whoa.
No, it's okay. A lot of stuff going on with that game. Let's just talk about the rest of the game going on.
Yeah, it was electric. Green team dominating.
Yeah, they did.
It was so exciting to watch. Brian Rodriguez, money man,
Wow.
goalie of the year, honestly.
Goalie of the year. But let's not forget the master of his craft, Paul Beatty.
Oh, yes.
Paul Beatty.
True master.
Paul Beatty. Frozone himself.
Frozone.
Indeed.
Because of his ability to run on the ice so quickly with such athleticism. He was honestly all over the ice on this rink, and I just couldn't see a better player, honestly, besides, of course, our goalie. But, he was good as blocking. Not as much running as I saw as Paulie.
Yeah, I think that's really what secured the green team their win was Paulie Beatty and Moneyman Rodriguez. That offensive push from Beatty over and over and over all through 3 periods really what kept the offense going. And Gold obviously we saw could not get a shot in the net. And they were down there a lot too. You guys saw it where we saw Shet try to make a couple shots and just missed. He stopped it at least maybe almost a dozen times. It was great.
And we can hear the electricity coming off from the green team, still celebrating their win. Brian, what were your predictions for this night?
My predictions, honestly, I didn't really have a prediction, but in my heart of hearts, I think I knew green team was going to win. That team was just stacked from the beginning.
Not stacked, guys. Please.
In the most honest way, it was stacked
So
with
even.
Moneyman, Kenny, and Paul Beatty. Just a dream team, and the rest of the players on that team, absolute studs, I gotta say.
Oh, my goodness. And Nasir, any final thoughts?
All I could say is I think I predicted it from the beginning. I gave you why I thought they were going to win, how they were going to win, and am I wrong or right? It all played out scene to scene to scene in fruition. So my words are these people just got to keep it up in the next time we do this.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more. And Jesse, what are your final thoughts for tonight?
Yeah, I think obviously my prediction went very south. And you know what? Moneyman Rodriguez, I think if he wasn't in the game, I think that would have been a very high-scoring game. I think Gold really. They did lose Jaylene for a little bit, but she did come back in the game. I don't know if we mentioned that. She came back in the game. I couldn't have been
more grateful to see
what
Jaylene back
what a
on
trooper
that rink.
working against the general. But no, she did a great job. I think Shetler. I'm going to be honest, guys. I was a little disappointed. I talked about how on Gold Team,
Womp
Shetler was,
womp.
Shetler was my player to watch, and I saw him sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Very disappointed, especially from The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Losing The Bachelor and now losing the game. He is 0 for 2. Hopefully he can work it up next semester.
And Brian, what are your final thoughts for this
going
game?
off the gold team, I gotta say, while Shet kind of disappointed us. There were other players on that team. While they lost, they put in so much more than I thought they
What a
could, and it was
fight.
exciting. Like Melinda was going crazy. The energy that she had, and I'm trying to remember, but there were so many more that just you would not expect it from them, and they went in hard and they went in fast, and it was electric.
Bouncing off of you, last minute addition, Paris Holmes, number 7.
Wow.
What a player. He was thrown in at the last minute.
Yep.
We were deciding which team he should go on, and I think he really, if he was on the green team, I think it would have been a complete blowout of a game.
Should've
But
put
he
my
was
parlay on
really
him.
holding on for the gold team. He was doing great offense. He was keeping Brian Rodriguez pretty busy with that blocking and goaltending. And I just want to say that this was just such a fun experience in general.
Definitely.
We had such a great time today. We've never done this before. All student players, all student commentators and crew. Big thanks to everyone who participated, who came to watch in the audience, and all the players out there. You did an amazing job, whether you won or lost. It was truly fantastic to watch you all play. I think that's all I have for tonight. Is any other wrapped up thoughts? We're all good over here.
You said it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great time.
Nasir?
I did beat the ref, just so you know, I had to take care of that off camera. But that's all I have
Alex
to say.
Brummer is now
I'm glad
being
to have
sent
made it
to
out of there
emergency
alive.
services.
Yep.
I'm sorry. He should have seen it coming. Oh wait, he's
We will
blind.
update later if he's okay, I guess. But that is all we have for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching our Senior Week WTOP-10 Broomball event. That's all we have for tonight. Good night.
Good night.